macking on you when I'm not stacking on you. If I ain't growing up with you, I ain't going with you. So we can't get no money together. We can't have much fun together. Very limited, right? So why should I be doing all this macking on you when I ain't stacking on you? Real talk, from a real G to do a real walk. If a bitch don't feed, she gon' pig. If she don't respect you, she gon' reject you. Now, how we know your game and wear the right clothes and get chosen?
Hey, easy.
My people. Welcome back to another Ape Trim Masterpiece, man. And I just decided we'll start the video off with a very inspirational, motivational, game-oriented message for y'all, man. So if y'all ain't peeped the message at the beginning of the video, go back and listen to it, man. But you see, I started off setting all my ball guidelines. My brother right here, he wanted a low temp fade, and he stressed to me how much he wanted to have a low temp fade. He didn't really want to cut into the waves. He wanted to keep the waves as close to the shore as possible. So that's what we're gonna do for him. But you see, I'm brushing the hair, giving a little brush session just to assure my client that I know the way, I know the flow of his waves, and I know how it goes. And he wanted 1.5 on top, but with the crown area, I opened up my guard, I opened up my clipper. So at the crown, I did a 1.5 open because the crown tends to cut lower, and it's not as thick as the rest of the head. So I went 1.5 open on the crown. For the rest of the head, we did a 1.5 closed. All right, so now we're finna start on our taper. I'm gonna come in with my 2 guard open just to blend in our transition area. Then I come in with my 1.5 open. And I come in with my 1.5 open. Then I close it as I come through. The higher I am in the fade, the more open I want my clipper to be. And the lower I go down, the more I will close my clipper. So the closer I get down to the bottom, to where it transitions to almost bald, I would be more closed. I'll be pretty much almost closed all the way at the bottom. So that's how that works. That's how I blend. That's how I down fade, I reverse fade. And you see I came in, I got my 1 guard on now, and I'm just going with the grain, laying everything down, make sure everything will lay down before I just come in and actually put that transition in there to where y'all can actually see it. You see it, I'm working my 1 guard. I'm going against the grain, using the edge of my clipper, using my corners. I'm going with the grain, against the grain, just to get that nice blend how I want it. Now I'm coming in with my clipper with no guard, just the clipper. So I'm coming in, you see I'm working it. I'm finally starting to transition everything down to that bald area, so I can have that nice bald blend at the bottom. So I can have it nice and low. But right here, this is pretty much all detail work. This is all detail work. I'm using my corners. I'm taking out them little stubborn hairs. I'm opening up my fade, but not too much, because my brother did tell me he wanted to keep it low. He want to keep it low. He don't want to have it too high. So I'm going to try my best to keep it low, but still have a real nice transition and fade. So, another thing, I'm coming back, and I'm mentioning, and I know I'm mentioning all these guards, all these numbers, and pretty much with the guards and the numbers and the sizes, that's the amount of hair that will be left after you hit the hair with the guard. So let's say you have a 2 guard and you take everything down with a 2 guard, you only have 2 inches of hair left. And that'll be the same thing with a 1 guard, a 3 guard, a 4 guard, your 5 guards. I've seen guards as big as 8. I'm sure they got bigger guards than that, but me personally, I've never used a guard bigger than 8. So when it comes to the guards, it's not really a big deal. That's just the amount of hair that will be left. A 1 guard. You have a 1 guard on, you're not going to take no more than 1 inch of hair off. That's it. That's pretty much all it is. That's the gist of it. Just in case anybody was getting confused of me saying 1 guard, 2 guard, the different guards. And as I've been talking to y'all, we've been going through the cut, and I'm now on the back taper. I'm taking everything down. I believe that's a 2 guard closed. It might be a 2 guard open, but yeah, it's 2 guard open. I'm coming against the grain. I'm going against the grain just to blend everything down to my transition area. And when it comes to fading, it don't matter if you're on the back taper, the front taper, the steps are still the same. The canvas just get wider and your area for blending just gets smaller. You know what I'm saying? Well, I said that wrong. Depending on where you at, your canvas gets smaller or gets bigger, but the steps are still the same. The same steps we did on that low taper, we're gonna do it to this back taper. There's no difference. The area is just wider. We have a bigger playground. That's the only difference. We're gonna take our same steps. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come in with our detail work. We're gonna use our corners. We're gonna follow our down fading method. That's what I use. I started off using guidelines, but I found it more easier and more fun for me to down fade. I felt like that was easier for me to do. So that's what I do. I down fade. We're gonna follow our same steps. We're gonna keep it the same and we're gonna rock out. And another thing, when it comes to fading these big areas, and I know this is just the back taper, but this comes into play a lot when you're doing low fades, drop fades, ball fades. Make sure every once in a while when you fade, take a step back, look at your fade, give your eyes a rest. Give your eyes a rest. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm from down south, I'm country. Y'all know. Come on now. Y'all know. We're gonna act like people. But don't get lost in your fade. Don't get lost in the sauce. Take a minute, rest your eyes, dust your clippers off, clean your clippers off, talk to your client, have a little conversation, rest your eyes for a minute, then get back to fading. Give your eyes a chance to reset, readjust, to see something new, see little small areas you could have missed, little small areas you probably didn't pick up on, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to take the risk of over blending or not blending enough, because that'll throw your whole fade off. So, yeah. All right, so this the other side of the head. This is where I come. This is where we tap in, we talk to each other, we keep each other updated on what's going on, what's new. You feel me? So, well, with that being said, if it's something you want to talk about, something you want to get off your chest, comment it in this video, and I'll make sure I go through, I read them, and I bring it up in the next video. But so, as far as for me, a new update. I applied for barber school today. That's a big win, a big plus in the playbook. So I did that. That's great. I will be going to Atlanta Tech, so that's major. So just know when I say we outside, we grinding, we getting to it, we elevating. That's what we're really doing. We're really being ape heads. We're really standing on business. We're really moving forward as far as business, as far as achieving our goals, as far as everything. You feel me? So we doing that. We're doing it big. We're doing it major. And when you're on the other side of this head, you repeat the same steps. You do it over again. Reps. we popping it, we popping out, we popping shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. It's reps, it's repetition, it's muscle memory, it's practice. That's what we're doing. We putting in reps, we grinding, we hustling, we getting better and better. And if you stay to almost the end of the video, it's a special surprise. You know what I'm saying? It's a surprise. You see, we prepping for the lineup now, but the surprise is in the lineup because in this video, I want to take care of my brother. I really want to put my brother in there. So in this video, I used the brown pencil for the first time. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, you really gotta pace your breathing when you're doing these voiceovers, boy. It's like, I lost my breath. But nah, for real though, back to business. So I did use the brown barber pencil for the first time. I used to be a real strickler. Well, is it strickler or prickler? I ain't really mess with the brown pencil, drawing the ash line and all that. So I was against it. But my brother right here, my brother Reek, for the longest, he been telling me like, bro, Ape, you gotta put the brown pencil. You gotta use the pencil. You gotta use the pencil, bro. So I was like, you know what? F it. Let's use it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So in this video, for my taper, for my tape, I had hit him up with the brown pencil. I tapped him in with the brown pencil. And I know y'all probably watch my videos and listen to my videos and probably be like, he stutter a lot. He fumble over his words a lot. I mean, bro, when you come to the Ape Head Trim Master world and you come to the community, we raw, bro. We gonna keep it raw. And I'm gonna talk to y'all like we standing in the shop together, or I'm pulling up, giving y'all a cut so y'all can really see who I am. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not supposed to bring your real self to the internet, but I can't be nobody but me. So y'all gonna hear how I talk. Y'all gonna hear me fumble over words. Y'all gonna hear me say words incorrectly, improperly. But y'all gonna hear me catch my breath. Y'all gonna hear me, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But I just want to keep it 100% genuine with y'all because I love y'all. Y'all take y'all time out to watch my videos. Y'all take your time out to interact with me, and I love y'all for that. So I'm going to give it to y'all raw, and I'm going to talk to y'all like y'all my people, like y'all my kind, like y'all my real ape heads. So we're just going to keep it like that. We're going to do it like that. So right now, I'm sending in the foundation to my tape, to my liner. And like I was saying before, I know I might be jumping all over the place, but I'm talking to y'all. That's how it is. We're gonna keep it P. We're gonna keep it 100. You feel me? So once I set my foundation with the lining around the original hairline, and I add my enhancements, and I go over that again with my clipper to set my outline, I will put it in with some got to be holding spray, and I'm gonna go in with my brown barber pencil, and I'm gonna put them in there. The cut gonna come out fire. You gonna see it. The cut gonna be amazing. I want y'all to see how I'm taking my time. I'm paying attention. I'm being gentle with my blades. I'm being gentle with my clippers so I won't aggravate his skin. But I want y'all to see how I'm taking my time just to work the corner of my blades and just to get the desired angles and shapes that I'm wanting. And I'm working both sides of my blade just to get it the desired look that I'm looking for. And I'm doing multiple passes, but I'm taking my time and I'm being gentle. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be too harsh. You don't want to press your blade up against the skin too much where you aggravate the skin and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? You might cut your client. You might cut them up. You might leave rashes, marks, or anything like that. You don't want that. We don't want that at all. So take your time. Be gentle. Be light with the touch. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to how you're holding your clippers. Just be patient, stay down, and stay true to it, man. Them enhancements laying a little too thick, man. Don't be scared to comb them out. Don't be scared to grab your comb and go ahead and blend it in a little bit more, blend it in a little bit better. Comb them extra clumps out, man. Don't just leave it there. I find it better to use a comb. Don't use a brush, because a brush it'll take out too much. But that comb, it'll get in there and then slice between them hairs. And y'all see, I'm just going back using my corners and tracing the outline of my original tape, my original framework. I'm just tracing the outline. That's it. And when you lining it up and you taping it up, make sure after every touch, like every 3 to 4 touches, you want to take your clipper and brush them extra fibers out your clipper blades, because you don't want them fibers to clump up a bit. You don't want them fibers to clump up in your clipper. So make sure after every 3 to 4 hits, go ahead and brush your clipper off, brush your blade off. You know what I'm saying? So. And y'all know I want to teach y'all and I want to show y'all everything I know how to do, and I want to give y'all the best content possible. But sometimes, at the end of the day, the cut is really the only thing that matters. So when y'all saw in them last little slides, I had to keep popping in the way, and my hair kept getting in the way. That's because at the end of the day, the cut gotta be sliced up. The cut gotta get trimmed up all the way. You feel me? I can't come trim when it come to getting you trim. You feel me? So at the end of the day, the cut really matter. We gotta get the cut in there. So I really had to go ahead and block y'all view just to go ahead and get it in there how I want to. And y'all can see the cut. We there. You feel me? So all I gotta do is just go over, and I gotta just reline it. And y'all see I'm getting them stand-up hairs out of there, them little stubborn hairs, them little split ends out of there. Y'all see me, I'm locked in. You can see this is what I want to do. This is where I'm supposed to be at. I'm in my element right now. So that's the trim master at work, man. So I'm doing my last little finishing touch-ups. I'm getting them little split ends out of there. Y'all gonna see me in a second. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna put that pencil on them. Whew. Oh, right here. You feel me? I'm putting that pencil on them. I'm outlining it. I'm making sure I'm staying on the skin. Don't put the pencil in the hair, because it's gonna be hard to get the pencil out the hair. I had to learn that the hard way. Godly. I had to learn that the hard way. But we're gonna trace the outline of the tape. We're gonna stay on the skin. Do not get the pencil in the hair. It's gonna look crazy. So once I take my pencil and outline the whole tape, I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna blend it into the skin a little bit, then I'm gonna take my clipper and I'm gonna lightly touch my clipper along the tape just to blend it in more. And once I do that, I'm gonna come with my razor, and that's really gonna give me that nice highlighted natural look. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm effing with the pencil, bro. You feel me? You see I'm coming through, and see, it's gonna look weird because I turned my phone the long way just so I can be able to get me some Instagram reels out the content. But y'all can still see the cut, and it's coming in sharp. We coming in, Chris. I'm coming in with the sharpest razor. I'm not even finna. Y'all see I'm coming in with a sharp razor. I'm not trying to steal nobody else's drip. Shout out to bro. I can't think of his name right now, but shout out to bro. I'm not stealing nobody else's drip. But this is a cut, man. And y'all know it's the Ape Head Trim Master. I am in Atlanta. Get with me so I can get you trim.